Hello RT babies, it's me again, Raji Taray Sarong, RTS for short, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you the requirements na kailangan para makapunta or makauwi sa Cebu. These requirements are based on Cebu Pacific travel document requirements. For Cebu Pacific's domestic flights, please comply the following. In compliance with the Philippine Local Government Unit requirement for contact tracing, guests flying with Cebu Pacific are required to submit contact information and destination address. These details must be submitted within a set deadline. Please refer to the pre-flight reminder Cebu Pacific sent you via email for further details. Depending on the LGU requirement, failure to submit the needed information may result to denied boarding. Here's how. Go to Manage Booking online. Kindly type the link. Log in using your GetGo account number or enter your booking reference number and surname to retrieve your booking. Click Update Guest Details, update with the required passenger details, and continue. All passengers are required to download and register an account on Trace mobile app before going to any terminal airport in the Philippines. Travel requirements to Cebu, updated as of June 15, 2021. The local government is requiring all arriving guests to present the following travel document requirements to be accepted for flight: Lapu-Lapu City and Mandawi City. Guests bound for Lapu-Lapu City and Mandawi City are not required to present any travel document requirements. However, they will only be allowed to enter into the city if they pass a symptom screening at entry points. Please make sure to have a valid ID at all times. Cebu Province. Arriving guests bound for Cebu Province will only be allowed to enter if they pass a symptom screening at entry points. Please make sure to have a valid ID at all times. For authorized persons outside the residence or APOR, valid ID issued by the government agency. Medical certificate issued by a registered physician, valid for 7 days. Confirmed hotel booking for any resort or hotel in Cebu Province if staying for at least 1 night. For returning overseas Filipinos, including OFWs, quarantine certificate from DOH-BOQ, negative RT-PCR swab test result. For locally stranded individuals or LSI, all non-APOR and tourists. Medical certificate issued by a registered physician, valid for 7 days. Confirmed hotel booking for any resort or hotel in Cebu Province, valid ID with residence in Cebu Province for LSIs. For guests coming from provinces of Bohol, Negros Oriental, and Negros Occidental, a negative RT-PCR swab test result conducted within 72 hours before departure, or a negative antigen test result conducted within 48 hours before departure. For Cebu City, the requirements are for tourists and locally stranded individuals returning residents, negative RT-PCR swab test result conducted within 72 hours before arrival in a DOH-accredited molecular lab. Approved Travel Coordination Permit or TCP, Travel Pass-Through Permit or TPP from spass. For authorized persons outside residence or APOR, valid ID issued by their government agency, mission order or travel order issued by head of agency, approved Travel Coordination Permit or TCP, Travel Pass-Through Permit or TPP from spass for private APOR. Negative RT-PCR swab test result conducted within 72 hours before arrival in a DOH-accredited molecular lab. Approved Travel Coordination Permit or TCP and Travel Pass-Through Permit from spass. For returning overseas Filipinos, ROF or including OFWs, quarantine certificate issued by DOH Bureau of Quarantine stating completion of 14-day quarantine and negative RT-PCR swab test result. Valid ID. Returning overseas Filipinos coming from Manila will be required to undergo an RT-PCR swab test in Cebu City upon arrival, followed by a 14-day home quarantine. All ROFs are required to coordinate with OWA or DFA and the barangay of residence prior to arrival. All arriving guests are advised to get in touch with local government unit of their destination in Cebu for assistance, protocols, and specific requirements. For Cebu City, kindly refer to the link or the email. For Lapu-Lapu City and for Mandawi City, kindly coordinate with the listed emails. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell for more updates. Thank you so much for watching and see you on my next vlog.